Our last video in this series is about looking at projects that other people have made and adapting or remixing those projects to make them our own, to incorporate them into our own games. So, rather than going up and creating a new Scratch project, click on Explore. And Explore gives you lots of projects that are available. Maybe I really like this one here, Pen Platformer. And so I have a look at it. And when it loads up, if I play it here, I like the idea here. I really like the lights. So I like this. So there's a couple of things I can do here. If we click See Inside, it shows all of the code that was involved in making this project. So we can see that we have this, we have our sprite here, we have our editor, and so there's an awful lot of code that we can see is inside here. I can use this to allow me to see how a particular effect was done. If you look at this game here, we have these shadows, and as I move, the light source up here somewhere near the top of the screen, out of the view of the player, is moving, so the shadows move as I'm moving. So I can search through this to have a look at it. So seeing inside allows you to do just that, see inside the code for that project. But if we like the whole project, and I maybe just want to change the imagery that we have here, but keep the same game mechanics, I can click Remix. And what Remix will do is it'll copy this project into my collection of projects to allow me to develop it rather than editing that person's page, or rather than trying to copy and paste sections of their code out. So if I go to my stuff here and go to my stuff, we can see that at the very top we have Pen Platformer Remix, and it tells you it's a remix. And so if I click on this, this can be my version of the project. It credits the person who made it originally, and you should always do this. If you're finding art or games that you're remixing, or sound, or any other asset you're using in your game, you should thank someone. If someone did something in their project which you were able to add into yours and it made your project more useful, more interesting, you should be thanking that person somewhere in your game for their idea, for their art, for whatever you end up using. So we can explore the collection of projects that are already been made in Scratch, and there's an awful lot of projects there. Look, we can see there's a version of Donkey Kong. Obviously that's copyrighted. We can see there's lots of stuff here that is interesting. We can find something we like, and then we can either see inside, or we can remix, depending on whether we just want to take one little bit of code. Maybe we're just interested to see how jumps work. Or we can remix and take the entire project and maybe then edit bits that we want to do ourselves. I hope this video has been useful, and I wish you well in your exploring of the Scratch content.